Hello everyone, welcome to the Pew Pew Dudes YouTube channel. We do firearm content on this channel. Today, Ray has something to show us. It's not your typical AKM. This is the
Riley Defense AK-74.
So, I'm sure a lot of people will be asking where you even found one of these. They've been pretty difficult to get.
This one I managed to get off of Gunbroker, and I ended up paying $16.50, which
is high. That is very high. But mind you, any AK on the market right now, like what? Well, scratch that.
Any quality.
Any AK worth buying on the market, any Zastava is going for 12. If you're getting one with the Magpul furniture, you're paying 14 before any shipping, before any taxes. So you're close. You're close.
And considering that Riley and PSA are pretty much the only two that are doing the whole AK-74 thing right now.
And the PSA one has had some bad reviews. I don't know if you guys watched Grantham's video. He's had some premature wear on his.
Or Michiko.
Yeah. So that's questionable. I wouldn't go in that direction. How much, if you know off the top of your head, how much is the PSA going for?
I believe those are anywhere from $900 to $1,200, $1,300.
And they're also difficult to get also.
Yeah,
so
they're constantly sold out.
So the major thing with this is the caliber it shoots.
Yes. So if you'll pull up your cartridge, and then my cartridge is 545 by 39. And if you want to grab your mag real quick.
Yeah.
So my magazine.
This is a 40 rounder, but you just show the angle at which you would feed it at.
So
at the angle it's at, like
right back here, they're not touching. So this one goes more straight down. This
trying
one
to keep them as even as possible.
This one has a nice big old curve of a taper. Your rounds are a bit fatter, have a much more pronounced taper. My projectiles directly influencing that. These specifically are Bernal 60 grain full metal jacket bow tail. Also, they are apparently match grade.
How much is the ammo going for now?
Depends where you get it. If you get it from your local gun shop, prepare to pay like 50 cents to like 45 to 65 cents per round. If you go online, you can get it anywhere from 35 cents all the way down to 30, even 29 cents. I have compared this to 6.5 Creedmoor for the projectile because it's a long, flat, more ballistically like progressive sort of a projectile. And I'm going to the Maxim Extreme. Is this as good as 6.5? No, absolutely not.
No, shorter,
I'm just saying that the
intermediate cartridge.
That the cartridge technology, like, same branch of the same tree.
And this is some hype stuff from the 70s.
Yeah. And they took a steel core, wrapped it in lead, put a tiny little hollow tip, and then wrapped that in copper, so it isn't a hollow point. It doesn't have an indent or anything, but it has a hollow cavity. So when it hits soft flesh, it tends to yaw and pitch and travel all wonky. And people in various Arab regions nicknamed it the poison bullet because of that. But like the crumple zone in a car, that hollow cavity doesn't prevent it from crumpling in, and then the solid substances do solid work and go
solid core just pushes through. Yeah,
there you go. So these, I've seen no evidence to suggest that the standard ball rounds have any sort of hollow cavity in them. I have been told via various FUD lore that, oh, they all have that, and then I've also been told no, and I don't think that they do. And then of course you can still get hollow cavities. I believe they make several soft points, some AccuTip, like plastic ballistic tip, and then of course you have your ball rounds.
We would like to take it to the range. It'll be the AKM versus your AK-74.
Yes, and it will be the battle for the ages. Full-size man silhouette at 100 yards. What I got out of the box, first of all, is the rifle with a black Magpul magazine, which I immediately went, Ininakhui! Threw that aside, put in this beautiful Bulgarian magazine. Oh, well, notices the bulge. Bulg. Gives you a lot of the aesthetic of the Bakelite, but I currently don't own any Bakelites. I know, sacrilege, but they're $100 a magazine, and it's purely for aesthetic reasons. Expensive at $15 on Gun Mag Warehouse. They even have metal reinforced versions. I have a bunch of the brown and a bunch of the black ones. So I got my 2 colors that I need. Second thing I got in the box, a little yellow chamber flag that the second I pulled the gun out, I pulled the charging handle back, pulled the tab, and the rest of it had broken off in the barrel. Thankfully, nice segue, they give you this beautiful little cleaning rod that I was like, they don't give you a cleaning kit, so what is this for? Aha, it's to remove the broken chamber flag. AK-74 break with the 3 holes and the 2 big ol' chambers for blasting the guy next to you at the range with a bunch of concussive force. The sling was mine. I've had this sitting on my safe. And in my same room, I've had these mags. I've been waiting a long time. A long, long time for an AK-74, and I finally got it. I am a more complete man because of it. And now, this beautiful wood handguard is made out of teak, which is a really cool wood because it's used on boats, and boats are cool. Beautiful staining on it. It's smooth without being too smooth, and it's just really nice. Your safety selector, which actually has a little nub here, so you can sweep it off or push it on without having to break your grip.
Show it better on the camera there.
So you got that guy there. You can push it on, push it off, and then, I don't know if you noticed, but it has this little stop here so that way your safety can't over travel and come off, which is kind of an issue on certain guns. The magazine release is actually extended and has checkering on it. Just a little bit, but a little bit. And it's not like obtuse, it doesn't extend out the side, so you don't have to worry about hitting or catching it on anything. Grip, I don't know what it's made out of. I'm unsure whether it's Bakelite or plastic, but it's very aesthetic. You get your standard ComBlock rail. This is the triangle side folder. So if you wanted to take this and like remove the pin and trying to think of that one company that makes the B13 rail, the Zeneco. If you wanted to drag this through the Zeneco catalog, you can do that.
Go ahead and show them the fold-in stock.
Yes, so go ahead and remove my sling real quick. The button is on this side right here. It's very, very stiff, so allow me to really heave into it.
Want me to try? I got it.
It's very stiff, but technically you want that, otherwise your stock can develop a wobble. So this will break in eventually, but there you go. Locks up like that. You got this little hook right inside. You pull down on that, and then your stock folds back out. And it's really, really tight. And you're not
really doing any speed in some ways. You want it to open up quickly, lock back quickly,
does that,
and stay locked.
But
so it's doing the good things.
Unlocking it and folding it, you will not be doing that with haste, but you don't need to do that with haste. It's pragmatic, it's Russian. Your sights are graduated out to 1,000 meters.
Optimistic?
No, it's the cartridge. It's actually just, no, yeah, it is optimistic. Very excited to shoot this. I've wanted one forever, ever since I watched Red Dawn and saw some dudes standing up yelling, "Wolverines!" I knew I wanted an AK-74. They made it look like an AK-74, so that's what I took in my mind and pictured. And the AK-74 just has, in my opinion, just a little bit cleaner lines. It's just a little bit like, it's just an updated version of the AKM. And I love the AKM, but I just love the AK-74 more. It was weird that they put the scope rail on the left side and made it fold to the left. Because it's like,
how much would that get in the way?
Completely.
Yeah.
You literally can't put something on here and then fold this to the left. You get to choose foldy stock or optic.
I'm trying to figure out, like, if they had it wouldn't work because you wouldn't be able to have the locking mechanism the same way on the right side with the charging handle there.
The locking mechanism would be here. So, yeah, you are right.
Would you like to know my favorite AK-74 video?
Sure.
It's on YouTube. I don't know if it's a channel name or if that's part of the title of the video. It's Meanwhile in Russia. It's a bunch of school children disassembling and assembling an AK-74.
I've actually seen that. And like, there's the one dude, he takes the muzzle device and he just like spins it off.
All right, well, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching.
Have a nice day, and Riley Defense. Excellent.